There it is. Look at that. The Michael is making noise again. Oh, way clipped out too. My bad. Here we go. We're here. It's stream o'clock on a lovely Friday. Looking a little blown out for some reason. Don't know why. I haven't changed anything. There's always something. Every time you hit the go live button, there's always something that's just like not the way it was the last time you hit the go live button. There's no explanation for it. It just happens that way. We all have just learned to accept it, and that's the life we live with. Exactly. How are we doing? This is I have an energy today. I'm extra excited. I'm extra ready to stream today, unlike I normally am. I feel like today is the day. I have been on the bad luck train for like an entire week. Like it's just been bad thing happening all week. But good things happen today, and we're just going to keep it on rolling. I have stepped off of the bad luck train and then turned around and walked right onto the good luck train. And now we're on the Resident Evil train, leading up to Resident Evil Requiem at the end of the month. It's just Resident Evil from here on out until that happens. Like if you're looking for something else, it's not going to be here for the next like 4 weeks. This is all Resident Evil place now. We're getting deep into it. Today we're getting deep into it with the nerdiest way possible, and then the next few weeks we'll trail out of it a bit, less nerdy. Today we're gonna play Biohazard 4, the Japanese version of Resident Evil 4 that I have never played. I have had it. I bought it at a convention a few years ago. I have a way to play games out of our region, and we are going to do that today. And I'm super excited for it because I've never actually played it. It's borderline the same, but with like Japanese. Patiently waiting for you to explain how you're going to play this. Oh, with a Gamecube controller. Oh, how I'm going to play this without reading. Here's the thing. I have played this game so many times that I don't need to read it. And there's actually, it's going to get weird. I guess I could just pop it over there before we do instead of just doing talking, we'll just pop into it. So this is what it looks like. There is also just some English on it. I guess I can turn the game volume on so you can hear it. I don't know the standard for Japanese video games, but apparently it's kind of a mix of both. It's just like seeing transfer to Japanese. I don't think so. If you don't know Japanese already, I don't think it matters. But we'll find out. So here's the thing. I did boot this up last night. It says for the first time. I booted this up last night, walked around. I looked at it. I wanted to see if I could get the full experience. There is no language controls. This is it. Bog standard Biohazard 4 has a lot of English in it. That's a surprise to me. I thought that we were going to get all Japanese voice acting. I thought it was going to be Japanese text on the screen. It's kind of a blend of both. You never know what you're going to get. We're learning something new. But for whatever, some of the stuff, it's like, here's the English and then here's the explanation, but you won't know what the explanation is. And that's what we're going to be going with all night. So before we dive back into that, I'm going to come back out for a minute to explain kind of we've got some kind of schedule changes coming up this following weeks. So I figured I'd just get into that here before we get into the Resident Evil 4. Next week, things are gonna be a little different. I will be live here on the same place I always am on Wednesday instead of Friday. We'll be taking Friday off. We will be here Wednesday with Spotlight Games doing Resident Evil 4. They were doing all of Resident Evil games with Leon in them. we're going to do Resident Evil 6 co-op here. So I'll be probably Helena, Patrick will be Leon, and we'll be tearing through that game, but hopefully in 2 weeks. Next week on Wednesday, the week after that, probably on a Thursday, and then roll into Resident Evil 9 right after that. So that's the plan. We'll see how things change. Maybe it's a Tuesday the next week. I don't know. That's a scheduling thing that's a whole week away. But we're going to start with 6 this Wednesday. It'll be here and also there, I believe. Unless we don't figure out how to get it both places, then it'll just be there. But that's the schedule currently. And then, of course, sometime at the end of the month after 9 comes out, I'm going to dismiss this ad break while I'm explaining things. When 9 comes out, the plan is to do an all-day, 12-hour stream to get through as much of that as possible. 12 hours is kind of where I'm capping it because YouTube cuts off 12-hour streams. That's where they end on their archiving. And because I like to keep everything concise and connected, that will be I think we're going to end up at the 12-hour instead of until the game's finished. But we'll see how things go. Maybe I'll just start a new YouTube stream. But that's currently, we're going to have wonky schedule next couple weeks. And then also in there, I promise there will be a new video coming out. It's scripted finally. I did 12 different ideas and ended up on this one. So that's all the updates. We're going to get into Biohazard now. But first, we have a new Coke Zero in the room. Also, there's a new Coke, but we're just doing Coke Zero. This is the Cherry Float flavor Coke Zero. What are you going to do with the other 9 hours after you beat the game? Yeah, that I don't really know. Honestly, I think it'll probably... I don't think I'll be able to finish 9 in a 12-hour span. So a second Coke Zero has hit the has hit the tower. This, honestly, Cherry Float, not much different from the standard Cherry Vanilla. It's like Cherry Vanilla, but they just made it a little creamy. They just add a little bit of creaminess to it, but it's basically the same. I like it though. I'm a fan. 10 out of 10 would buy again, which is how I feel about all Coke Zeros. Okay, are we ready to pop into this? Where I was going, Resident Evil 9. I went back and looked, and I guess I could do it again right now. When I checked the how long to beat for 4 remake was around 10-ish hours, and then for 8 I think was around 15 hours. So I think in total, we're kind of gauging off of those two, it's probably around that area of the 10 to 15 hour mark. That's kind of, Resident Evil doesn't usually go over that because they want you to be able to do a second run and beat the whole thing in an hour. So we're gonna jump into this. Why is it all in English here? What has happened? So, when I jumped into this last night, I hit start here, and these were not English text. I don't know what difficulty I played on last night. I don't know how I got there, that now it's in English. But that's awesome, because now I can see what I'm looking at. Because yesterday it certainly was not. There it is. Okay, so that's what I did. I clicked through this, and then there's this. I don't know what this is. This is nonsense to me. Is this costumes? It shouldn't be, because you shouldn't have any costumes at the beginning. You don't get special until afterwards. This, whatever this menu is, does not exist in the American version. And I don't know what it is. Also, easy doesn't exist in the American version, so I don't know. I think that's the thing that was exclusive to Japan. Was easy. But I'm just going to click this one because I don't know. I can't read. I can't read any of this. There are a couple changes that I do. I know there's the easy mode is a change I think that is exclusive to this. There's some toned down gore. You can't lose your head by the Dr. Salvador Chainsaw Man. he just kind of holds a chainsaw against your neck, and then you slowly die. But you don't lose a head.
The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City.
If we get to it, in the Ashley segments, it has like a fixed cam. It's only in this version for whatever reason. And I think there's a few. There's like difference in difficulties, like in like damages. Like the knife, I think, is stronger in Japan, less strong in America. Whatever. There's a lot of weird little changes, and I'm just gonna kind of be like confused why things are either working better or less as good as they did. Less as good. Is that how that's pronounced? Is how that's said? Less as good. I don't know. We're going in. See, it confuses me why they wouldn't put that text on the screen in Japanese. Why is it only some?
I received special training via a secret organization.
That song would be a slapper of a ringtone.
I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick? Yo, who are you really?
I could vibe to this all night. Just this little bit, this little guitar ditty, if you will. Not ditty, can't call him that anymore, I guess. It's not a guitar ditty, that's for sure.
Way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
I could not tell you the last time I like sat and watched these cutscenes in a playthrough. I'm so used to just like plowing through this thing in a sitting that sitting through a cutscene and like playing it like a normal person is going to be very strange to me.
Reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination.
A lot of people don't know this. It's actually Bigfoot. Never makes another appearance in the game, but he's in the woods watching there. It's because they drive really far away. That's why he never makes another appearance. He's big, but he's not fast. That's a fact people don't know about Bigfoot. Very, very big, very slow, actually. Takes a lot of work to move that much height and hair.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan.
I was expecting like even like just a little bit of Japanese voice acting.
Somehow I thought you'd be a little older.
This is a baffling revelation to me to find out that it's not even an option. Like even if you want it, you cannot have it.
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
All right, we're in. and we're on GameCube, which means the movement is super stiff, and it's going to throw me off because I have not played the GameCube version in over a decade. Long time since I've touched this version. But like in more modern versions, you have a better turn radius. You can you like a normal stick. You kind of tilt it to the side, it moves a bit. You have no like sideways motion unless you are cranked all the way to either direction. It's terrible design. And the aim is just a little bit stiff. Oops. There we go. I'm firing off extra shots. It's a good thing I know what these things are. Oh boy. I don't have this memorized in the way that I know most things. I don't know what any of these are. Okay. Key items. That's my case. Map. Do I know what any of the things are on the map? Sure don't. This would be an excellent time to be sponsored by Duolingo. If they want to call me right now in the middle of the stream and write me a big old check, we can do this together. Me and Duolingo. Working our way through. Oh god, it's so stiff. I have no slight turning. We are tanked up. This is going to be so hard for me to get used to, being tanked up again. It's been so long since I've been tanked up. Finally found Diet Cherry Coke today. But did you find Cherry Float Coke? Like I've got here. That's kind of ice cream flavored.
Sir?
But it's really just kind of Cherry Coke flavored. I'm waiting for like the weird standout thing that I'm like, oh, that's the Japanese part.
I was wondering if you might
Other than just the subtitles.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Couldn't get that lucky. It was in my second Dollar General trip today that I found it. Must have walked right past it on the first one. Second one, turned and just happened to find it. And we're in. We're in. That was so tactical. I'm a regular tactical Tony over here.
Shit.
I love the like 20 minutes of pausing in between scenes.
Is everything okay?
Not used to that either.
I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
So how are we doing on this fine Friday evening? There's nothing in here, but I always feel like you gotta go look at the skulls and the bugs. And I was kind of curious at what the checks look like. So those are fully in Japanese. We'll find all the little Japanese things. Ooh. Oh boy. The aiming is so stiff. There we go. I didn't think I'd get hit this early. What does this all look like? Oh, it says Biohazard in the corner. You can't really see it because can I toggle off the chat so you can look at it? Toggle off the chat. Look at that. It says Biohazard. How neat. Because it's Biohazard. It's not Resident Evil. How neat. I guess we could save. That would make sense, right? Just do it. We'll just go ahead. Is it this one? Nope. This one? There we go. The inconsistency in languages is confusing. Okay. So, where were we? Let's get into the week. The week I've had. As I said earlier, we are off the bad luck train and onto the good luck train. By that I mean everything has been real rough. As of last week, we spoke, and I had told the story of my debit card information being stolen. That kicked off a chain of events that borderline ruined my life for the preceding week. So we had that issue. That was Saturday of the week before or whatever. Or Sunday. It happened that week. So the debit card information got stolen, and I was like, oh no, gotta get this worked out. And then I talked to the bank, and they were like, yeah, we got it. And then I had some charges come through on that card that I had already cut up, and I was like, well, clearly they don't got it. So I gotta call them again. And then I had to call them again. The second guy did in fact have it. And then the Monday preceding that, went to leave for work, thought I had my Apple Watch. When I got there, no longer had my Apple Watch. Don't know where that went. That was just me checking out. That gore is still there. That gore has not changed much. So lost my Apple Watch. Had no idea where it was. Oops. And then I went from there to going to... Oh no, I apologize. Alright? I don't remember. There's an order of events here. I lost my watch, and then I was like, well, time to go to the bank and get a new debit card. Got there, and like 5 minutes after I got there, they were like, oh yeah, all of our debit card machines across the whole company just went down, so we cannot make you a debit card. And I was like, cool. So still don't have one of those. And then, as I was backing out of the bank, I grazed against a car. There was I also forgot to mention I was sick. I got sick as well. So my senses were not all there, and I had a toddler in the back, and I scraped up against the back of the car. It happens. Never happened to me before. Never once been in a car accident, and it had to be with a parked car in a parking lot of a bank. And then, of course, because I was sick, my entire family got sick, and we've been sick until like this week, until today. So it's just been a chain of awful events happening. And then somewhere in there also my Discord got just flooded with spam bots. So I had to change all the links to that and can't use my command for Discord links anymore. I have to fix that because I forgot to until today, like just now as I'm saying it. So that's the bad luck train. It's just been bad luck after bad luck piece. But then, if you may have noticed, I found her today. Went a whole week, no Apple Watch, which is hard for me because this thing is like an extra appendage for me. I use it every single day. I'm paying attention to this thing. I feel so lost without it. And it was a rough couple of days when I couldn't find it. Turns out, it fell perfectly in between the center console and the driver's side seat of my car. And I have kind of thick leather floor mat covers that came with the car when I bought them. They're very nice. They look luxury. And it had fallen kind of... I feel like it's a nice thing I own, these floor mats. Gotta really push it how important I feel these are. They kind of Velcro to the side of the car, like to like the side of the floor mat, and there was a small part of it that had come unvelcroed, and that is the exact place my Apple Watch fell through, and so did my headphones today when I got in the car. But I noticed those fall, and when I went down to like grab them, found the watch. So good luck train starts today. We found the watch. It's all uphill from here. I feel like finding the watch is the inciting incident for everything going well for me now. So we're doing Resident Evil. We got Resident Evil 9 coming out. Whoa. There it is. Whoa. I gotta get used to the knife being on L again, because that's hard for me. Oh, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Gold egg in the first few minutes? Come on. We've got this. There's no stopping us now. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was pure luck. Why did that not hit me? Not all those people were as close as I needed them to be for that to work. I was hoping that I could, drop him and then kick them all. And get a couple kills like that. That's what I was aiming for. That would send all those guys. Not what happened at all. We are tactical. See? Good luck train. It's here. We're on a good luck train. Do you see how that hatchet barely missed my head? And that shot, I also shot that out of the air while aiming completely down. You can't get luckier than I am right now. If you need a partner for gambling, if that's how gambling works, I'm really not sure. Not much of a gambler, but if I was, and I needed a partner, I would pick me right now. Because I'm the guy who's very lucky. This feels so toned down in difficulty. Like, bafflingly toned down. I feel like there's, like, nobody here. And they're moving way less aggressively than they normally do here in the Americas. Well, that was my own ignorance that caused that one. What can I do when my own ignorance causes it? Whoop. Oh, very stiff control still. Forgot that they're super stiff. This is so, like... It's so low action. So low movement. This is crazy. Why is it so slow? Oh, the heads don't pop off. You shoot them and they just kind of explode like they pop off, but the head stays there. Japan, really not fans of heads being removed from bodies, apparently. Which I guess I could agree is a good thing. I'm not going to say that lack of decapitations is a bad thing. But it's weird that they're like... I mean, I guess if you're going to be against them, you got to be against them across the board. It can't just be like sometimes you're against him. Oh no! Oh no, did that kill me? Oh good. Thought it did. That would have been so embarrassing. What a slow spot to die at. What is happening? Why is there like 2 guys at a time? Okay, that was baffling. The slowest, least action version of the village I have ever seen in my life. That almost took like all the wind out of the sails of the village. So weird.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
That's sick. Sick to see a different title there. Bingo feels like a very American game. Like that joke doesn't land anywhere but here. Where is everybody going bingo? I feel like you say that in Japan and nobody knows what bingo is. If that's a game that they play anywhere else, I'll be baffled. Honestly, I think it has a shot at taking over baseball as America's pastime. We love bingo. Oops, can't hit it from there. It's very strange to play a game that everything is the same, but like just some text and the like difficulty and the damage feel is different. At least something that I'm so like used to being one way, it's very weird to feel it another way. The differences aren't really visual as much as they are feelable. Which has to be the lamest thing that I know. That I know that something feels wrong. Like that's the nerdiest thing you can do. Is where you start to play it and you're like, no, this ain't the same. They did something different here. But it's like, it's numbers. That is so lame. Mentioning that I feel that should drop the numbers to 0. No one should be watching now. Everybody should just pack it up and go home after hearing that information. Of course, you're in it though. You're in it for the nerdiness if you're here for a Biohazard stream. Does quick knife still work? Ah, yeah, it's still there. Glad we still got quick knife. Such an important skill I never use. Alright, we're so loaded up for the rest of this run. However long we may go in it. I'm not doing speedrun tactics or anything like that tonight. Just a calm wandering. Clearly, I mean, I'm not doing speedrun tactics as I Just slowly walk around this village and see what's here. A village that I've been through a billion times. That was a full book. What could that possibly say? That is a full book. A lot of text for that prompt. I'm also not entirely sure why the gameplay window is as small as it is. But what I will do, now that I'm realizing, there's something I can do here. And because I cover up so much. What if I just do this? Since it's over anyways. And then you get a better full view of the screen. How's that? Is that better for everybody? We can all agree with that? That's a better look. Have a little more screen. You can see my ammo and my health. That's kind of high quality production you're getting here at the Blaster Goblin Show TM. Fabulous. I couldn't agree more. We've got medallions. Should I go for the medallions? Is it necessary? Oh no, they know I hear. Because I shot a plank of wood. Oh. Didn't know he'd be so close. That was really just a poor placement of my body. Yuck, worms. Is it possible to knife that? No. So it's like just out of range? Yeah, appears to be just out of range. So I think it's 10 of these we need for the Punisher. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I hope everyone's as excited as I am for the Resident Evil train we're on. We're taking multiple trains at the moment. We have been at the train station for a while. We took the bad luck train, got on the good luck train, and while we're on the good luck train, we're also on the Resident Evil train. So we're just training it up. Hey, how's it going? Glad to see you dropping in here for the train talk. We're talking trains. You guys get that thing on it was on probably 2 years ago, that guy that was super excited about trains on TikTok. Just every time I'd see him, I was enthralled by him. Just a guy with a camera on his head pointing at his face that just distorted him to look like an absolute gremlin. And he would get really excited when trains go by. Just a brief look into my TikTok algorithm, which was an absolute mess. But now we're on the Resident Evil train, and I'm super excited to be on this here train with the rest of you. And I hope everyone else is. Oh boy. I saw his little straw hat pop into the corner. He frightened me. You don't sneak up on a man wearing a straw hat. What are you doing? Why'd you take like an hour to stand up? I love 4. Also, big 4 lover here. This is the first for me though to play Biohazard 4 instead, and the thing we've noticed so far is that everything looks generally the same, minus some minor violence, but everything feels completely different, and that's very weird for me. Damages are different. Movement a little stiffer than I remember the GameCube version being. The knife feels way stronger than it should. It always feels wrong to kill one of these guys when they're like mid-job, because that's the worst place to die, like hands down. If you die working. So this one definitely looks a little rougher than the GameCube version of this. I do not remember looking this rough. And maybe it's just because I'm playing it in HD. Like it's running through a HDMI cord instead of an HD TV instead of a janky box that projects everything kind of blurry. But boy, it looks a little bit rougher around the edges, which is the same thing I thought when I booted up Resident Evil 6 to prep for those streams coming next week and saw how it looked, and I was like, I remember this looking a whole lot better than it does. Especially on a PS5, I expected that version to look a little bit better, but it is just not what I thought it was going to look like. But then I saw the little health tablets, the little Tic Tacs that they eat to heal, and I was like, "Oh, we're good. We're still in here." Oh no! I got run over by a big rock. Not the big rock. Crazy that that's such a threat in this game, and then the next game we're just like we're punching them off of cliffs. Here we go. It's been a long time since I quick-timed like this. I haven't quick-timed like this in so long. Here we are. We're back. Old Fast Hands McGee is back. And that's definitely what people called me when I would do quick-time events. They call me Fast Hands McGee. The fastest hand McGee's in the Midwest. Whoop. Missed that by a mile. My memory on these, I didn't realize how much the remake has affected my like memory of the layouts of stuff. Because now I have a second layout to confuse me. I've done this all so many times, but not really a lot since... Oh boy, don't blow me up. Stop. Stop. Oh my god, it's like the Nintendo Resident Evil 9 trailer where they purposely miss. They should have hired me for that job. You will get 0 violence from me. I couldn't hit anything if I wanted to there. There it is. There we go. That took an embarrassingly long time to do. Is there another guy in here? Oh boy, there is. I don't know how many direct hits you gotta put into a stick of dynamite to get it to blow up, but it's apparently more than 4. I thought I was being like like that was another tactical moment for me. We were back to tactical Tony territory, and I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything at all. Could have sworn that was supposed to be a pipe. Is it supposed to be a pipe, and that's just Japanese censorship? Or is my memory not working correctly? There's no chance it's the second one. It's not like my memory has ever failed me at all on anything. I've got a steel trap. Ooh. Almost forgot about that one. The steel trap is a little bit rusty. This has to be my slowest run through chapter 1. I'm gonna put the decade timer on that one too. It's probably been a decade since I've run chapter 1 that slow. The like 4 total people in the village really threw me off. Really slowed down things a lot. There should have been a lot more people there.
Perfect. The big cheese. What?
Big Cheese is my nickname in high school. Not because it was important, but because I was large and smelled like cheese. I don't know which option is safe. I genuinely don't know which button I'm supposed to push right now. I would like to save, but I do not know. So it's a 50-50 chance. Is it left or right? Do I left or right for save? I mean, this, you would think out of the amount of times I've done this, I would just know which side it's on. I have no idea. I'm going to take a guess and say it's right. Nope, certainly wasn't. Well, that's good. Well, there we go. If I was just a second, that chat game just a second sooner, I would have been good. Oh man, what What a bungle that was. Just bungled that as much as I possibly could. If I would have had just a slight bit more of patience to see the left come through. I appreciate, though, that you tried to help. Thank you for being here and trying to help. Maybe I should be doing this with, like, Google Translate on the side that I can just hold up. You can't see it. I did the little, like, hand up thing, like I was holding a phone up, but off screen. Couldn't even see it.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers.
Do you think Leon tells people he was a cop? Like, is that on his resume? As a job he did for a total of, like, a day. Less than a day, because he showed up for the first day and it was zombies? There's no way he puts that on his resume.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra.
That's the kind of thing, like, if you get, like, fired from a job and you're like, oh, I don't want to put that on my resume.
Happens to be quite the lady.
I had this job and then also zombies attacked the same day, so it was only a day. That's not a resume career for you.
Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
Here we go. Here goes Fast Hands McGee again.
After you. Now.
Two of these bad boys right here. Nobody does this motion like I do. Think of all the other things I could do with this skill. You need a walkie-talkie button pushed.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get.
Do you need a finger puppet moved up and down like it's talking? These are all skills that I have. I have a mastery in from doing this maneuver.
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Okay, where are we now?
Over here, stranger.
I would love if the one difference in the Japanese version is that he's got like he's just got like a really high pitched voice. That's the only change they made to the voiceover work, is they just made the merchant super high pitched. He's notoriously a pretty gravelly guy. I went into remake mode for a minute and tried to kick that, which is not something you can do in this version.
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection of...
Oh no.
What are you buying?
Okay, we're good. We got pictures. We got we got pictures. We're good. We can see.
What are you selling?
He does put us in a bit of a pickle for trying to get things done quickly. If I was trying to read things quickly, but
Is that old stranger? Thanks.
I can go based off of pictures. That's very helpful to know I have pictures.
What are you buying?
I've never felt like more like a child though to be like, oh, I don't have to read. I'm all good. I've got pictures. That's very much like a toddler thought for me to have. I guess a little older than toddler, but still child thought for me to have. Be like, oh yeah, we're good. Pictures. I don't need any of these things here though. A case wouldn't be bad. I could take a big old case. Okay, we're way out of whack in organization, and that's going to be a big problem for me. So we're just going to have to hold off for a minute and let me fix that. Because it will drive me nuts that this is not perfectly organized the way it should be. These are upside down. That's also upside down. You're getting a good look into my brain as I organize a case. That these all have to be like in an order. Egg should be down here. Also, I like the idea. I always organize this case from left to right. So there's a thought of if Leon is actually carrying this thing, it's like super heavy on one side only. He's holding this thing at like he's got it at a full tilt. It's almost vertical for him. The way I stack this thing up. But instead it folds up and fits in his pocket. It's like the foldable phones. That's what Leon's got going for his case. Like, it shouldn't fold, but it does. The real question is if it folds hot dog or hamburger style. Thought I could slip on by him, but I can't. I can't, like, skip around the way I normally would because these controls are so stiff. Whoa! Don't hold me, you're gonna blow up. Exactly. That's exactly what I warned everyone was gonna happen. Oh, come on, there's people behind me. There we go. The tactical Tony stuff is back. We're back in. That would have been a great time for a one-liner, like a watch your step. If I was writing this into a movie, would have watched your step there. With the little kick off the bridge? Absolutely. Can I jump off this side? Nope. This side it is, where everybody's at. Are they not? No, they're there. We're going. We're gonna get out of here. The muscle memory of button prompts where things are at really I mean, didn't save me at all for the save earlier, but for stuff like that, what a save that was. Just kind of knowing where stuff should be from years and years of dedicating my life to this game for minimal return. This is literally the one time in my life it has been useful to know this so well. Is there a thing in one of these trees? I thought there was like a nest or something. Is there not? There's a weird little balcony. I thought there was a nest in one of these. There's so many more of them than I thought would be here. Where were all you guys in the village earlier? The slow motionness of this is almost comical at times, that you can just like walk backwards past somebody. Okay. Alright, there we go. Are they all done? Thought that would take out less of them for some reason. We're at maximum knifage here. There's more knifing than I've probably ever done in a run before. This knife is just so much stronger than it should be. And I can't stop using it. Why would I want anything else? Where are we at? Oh wow, we're an hour in already. This is flying by. Going faster than the average stream. And the crazy part is I didn't prepare talking points like I normally do. I got nothing. That's why it's all game related. I got nothing today. Didn't prep. We were on the bad luck train all week. I didn't possibly think it would be a good idea to prep stream at any time during the week. I don't remember if you can flash grenade the fish to death or not, but we'll try it. No. You can only regular grenade the fish to death. That's what I'm talking about. Was it my favorite member? I don't remember. That's me. The guy who reacts to James Bond. What was even funnier than doing all of that and then seeing in the morning when I woke up the 3 fire emojis from Mega Ran on it was then him telling me that he saw it, and I had to be like, oh yeah, that was a joke. That wasn't actually me reacting. And also it's still up, and I got an email from IO about double points on on content made about 007 for their creator program. So this is the joke that just keeps on giving, that I lip synced a reaction. Oh, and Davey's here too? Oh, I'm so happy both of you are here. It's like I just communicated with you today. Is that you in my chat? Oh, trust me. You know it's me in your chat. I make it known. When I appear somewhere, I make it known that I am there. Because if you're watching a stream and you don't make it about you, what is even the point? Goblin Blaster, I must be watching the wrong stream. That's my alter ego, or I guess it's, what is it? Is it BLASTERGOBLIN? Is that what I had to use it for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 when I streamed that, because it ties your progress to your account. So I had to just make an account, and I think it was BLASTERGOBLIN is what I made the burner account for that. So that'll be my alter ego if you ever need me to be someone else. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I know how to do this, but I don't know what these directions are. Okay. Alright. There it is. Look at that. Even if I can't read the directions, still an encyclopedia for Resident Evil puzzles. I don't even need English. I almost bought the Resident Evil collection on Steam today because it's on sale. And this is influencing me. I don't have 4 through 8 on Steam yet. You can never have enough versions of 4. This is one of like 5 versions of 4 that I have. There is no limit to the amount of 4 you need in this world. So it's worth it just for that. It's got to be dirt cheap because the part of the Resident Evil 6 stream thing was like, oh, Patrick doesn't like Xbox controllers, and I don't want to have to buy this on PlayStation. And then it was on sale for like $3. You can get Resident Evil games for pennies. So I'm sure it's not terribly expensive to have it on Steam.
Carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember.
I haven't played the classic version with stop and shoot mechanics in forever. I'm experiencing that kind of as well because I have played this. I play this so much. I had the habit of playing this every year for a long time, and I haven't really done like a full run since the remake. Oh, we're back at this. It's the left is save, correct? That's what. Yes. So the kind of person who dropped in one chat to tell me after I clicked right on accident. But I've not played this as recently, and then this is also the GameCube version, and it's so precise, like you really can't even like turn a little bit when you walk. This is like super tanky, and I forgot that the GameCube version was so tanky compared to like any other one. The Steam version, I think, is built off the Wii version of it.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed.
That's got a. No, I was moving my hand off. I keep doing this thing where I'm moving my hand over here, and you can't see it. So I think that I'm like relaying information with motion, and it's not there for you. It's enough to fan me, but you can't see. There's a little more like. Should we demonstrate this way, like this? That you can't like turn slightly to the side. It's either like all the way or straight forward, and it's pretty terrible. I probably could have relayed that better. Like, what is that button? There's a button here somewhere. What button is that? This one? Ah, that's the button. Okay, yeah. So like up. But if you want to go up to the side a little bit, it's still just up forward. You have to go like all the way sideways to get him to turn on the GameCube. It's borderline awful. Not a great way to control him, and I did not remember it being this bad on GameCube. Hand talking on stream, I'm trying not to do it as much. Yeah, it's a problem because of the way that I like crop my window super short that there's nothing over here. You're not seeing a thing. Just finished a replay of RE1 remake on Wednesday. Masterpiece. Never played Zero. That's on the docket. Zero is fantastic. I had not really done like a full playthrough until it wasn't last year, the year before last, I think. Maybe the year before that. I did a bunch of Resident Evil videos for a while. I did them like yearly. I do like 3 or 4 of them at a time. And it was a lot of work, so I didn't do it last year. But one of those I did for Zero, and it was the first time I like really went all the way through it. And Zero is a fantastically way before its time game. Like it should not have come out when it did. It would have been much better if it was a little later. But it's an interesting game. A lot of leeches, real heavy on the leech. The orange, I don't think this is an officially like. It's definitely not like an official GameCube controller. I got this at a disc replay. Definitely like over 5 years ago, because our disc replay hasn't been around for like. It closed down a long time ago, but I needed them to play GameCube games on the Wii, and I thought I had more time. I bought this and a white knockoff one, and the white one just doesn't like work at all. The inputs do not read. I feel the same about RE1 Remake. How did they even do that? That game is so fantastic. That is the best way to play that game. it is not. It's not worth going back to play the original version because everything they added elevated that like a million times over. Especially the newer version when they like up-res for PS4, Xbox One. There is no better way to play it. Absolutely, third-party controllers. Can I make Big Hops call it? Can I find Big Hops over here for the for the third-party controllers? Can I do that in a chat that's not yours? The Crimson Head, the first Crimson Head experience is so God. It's so nice to see that for me. I feel like a celebrity having Big Hops drop in my chat. The Big Hop smoking the darts. I need it. Oh boy. I'll just prep with. I'll just walk out of the door with this thing prepped, cause he's coming. My man. I wonder, are grenades stronger in the damage output is so baffling in this version. Still going, huh? All right then. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I really thought that was going to take a little more effort than that. That's the first time I've pulled the shotgun out. I just realized I have not used it at all. I am curious now, though. Now that you're mentioning the Resident Evils on Steam, are you guys primarily Steam gamers? Like you said, you don't have them on Steam. Do you have access to all these games already on console, and you would just like to move to the Steam version? Have we lost you console side? Because you hate to see it when that happens. We're still console boys, but not as deeply as we used to be. Okay. Oh boy, just shove the poor woman out of the way to the ground to get to me. Just have that effect on people when you become a viral sensation like myself. People will shove women to the ground just to get to you. Man, my man, you gotta stop with that thing. There we go. Oh, what are the chances? Is one of them still alive? Okay, there he is. What a real bungle. I had such a good run with the whole chainsaw situation over there, and then just 4 random pedestrians really gave me a run for my money. Only very recently still have PS5, but PC has changed my brain chemistry. Everything is just always on sale. Yeah, I did. I had that same kind of experience with the Steam Deck, which is my like really wacky way into PC gaming. Like I feel like almost embarrassed every time I boot up a stream and I'm like, yeah, we're playing a PC game and I'm streaming from a PC, but yeah, there's a docked Steam Deck that is running into a capture card because that's the only way I choose to play PC games. But that, like, every time I open the store, I'm like, how is that 3 pennies? Bunch of women haters in Spain. That's a Monster Goblin approved statement. Absolutely. I agree. It's a bunch of my fans and women haters. But you really can't be one without being the other. Am I right or am I right? Oh, okay. What a dodge. Leon's such an athlete. Oh no. Oh no. Well, this is a pickle. You weren't supposed to die. Someone please fall down when I shoot you. There we go. That's what I needed. The fact that that worked out and I didn't die immediately is baffling to even me. That seemed unfair. That should not have went as well as it did. This is your first foray too, yeah. Had the Steam Deck before PC until we finally pulled the trigger. Steam Deck running PC games through OBS on MacBook? Oh, you had the MacBook connection. That's wild. Yeah, it's kind of a wonky thing, but I've done it a couple times and it worked. I mean, I did it last week for a stream. I dock it up, run it through the capture card, plug a Switch controller into, like a third-party Switch controller into it. It's a setup, but it hasn't failed me yet. And I have such a weird like level of PC. Like, it works good, but I feel like, and it's worked good now that I've cleaned it up. If you own an Acer computer, make sure you delete everything Acer pre-installs on there, because it will just run your CPU usage into the ground. And I had to figure that out after I bought it. But doing the multiple monitors and OBS, the two stream paths, the weird camera software that I run to make my way. It's a lot that I'm pushing on it already. And then if I started playing the game on it too, it would just get like a little too bogged down. And I don't like PC games anyways. So the Steam Deck is perfect to just like plop to the side, plug it in. Oh god, is that what we have? Do you have an Acer? I'm rocking a Nitro, the Nitro laptop. That I run everything off a Nitro laptop, and it's not failed me after I did some adjustments. Acer likes to they put this thing on there that's like, I don't think this one, this is my second Nitro. The first one had a Nitro button on it that you'd push and it'd be like, this is your fan level and this is your like CPU usage. Do you want to put them in performance mode? That thing just destroys your computer. You can't do anything with it because of that thing, because it's always running in the background. And as soon as I went through and like uninstalled all that, this thing works a billion times better. It used to sound like a jet taking off every time I would open OBS. Discord though, if I open Discord, it still does that. I don't know what it is about Discord that really fires this thing up. I'm 99% sure I'm not using my PC to its optimal potential, but I don't learn all that. You know, I went to a couple years of schooling for computer administration and networking and have a couple of certificates and papers. And it took me forever to figure this out. Like, I was in forums going deep trying to figure out why this thing just doesn't work when it should. And then eventually I found I used the like, you know, the thing that will get you any answer you want. Just why Acer not work Reddit. And it was like, there it is. There's like 12 people who figured it out.
What are you buying? What are you buying?
They're not great people there, but when you're in a pinch and you need something, the Reddit guys, they got you. They got you like nobody else has got you.
Thank you. Ah. Thank you. Is that old? Thank you.
We'll keep the egg. I need the golden egg. I do have certificates and papers. In a lot of weird miscellaneous things, I have certificates and papers.
What are you buying?
What I used to do before I spent my mornings watching the French Dip stream every weekday, I had a habit of I would use all that downtime at work to do certifications for different stuff. So in the last year, I've picked up even more certificates and papers. But then somebody started streaming 5 days a week, and it's way more entertaining to watch. So my education has just went way downhill since. That's a good question. What am I buying? I'm just scrolling through here looking at what the options are and not buying anything. It wouldn't be a bad time to just go ahead and buy the TMP. I mean, it's just semi-educational. I've learned so much. I've learned so many things in your stream so that Weezer couldn't teach me. So don't you worry there.
What are you
Or should I tune it up? I could do some tunage. We don't need tunage. We're gonna TMP because we're gonna. I have a feeling tonight I'll at least get to El Gigante territory, and when I do, a TMP would be nice. That's backwards. That's right side up. There we go. Also didn't notice fish was upside down. If I would have known that, that would have bothered me so bad to know that fish was upside down. I don't need a stock for the TMP. We're not getting that fancy with it. It's about the fish viewer in a flow state. The case is that is such like the case being unorganized is such a problem for me that even if I'm like in speedrun mode, I gotta cut the minutes off to get the case organized. It is such a big deal to me that it is perfectly organized all the time. You just can't find nothing in it if it's not organized. I did. I wasted my good flash grenades. Where? Who said that? Where are you yelling from? Oh, there you are. Way to announce yourself like 4 miles before you get here. Where's... Oh, that guy. I couldn't see him through all the 2004 muddy brownness. Didn't help that he's wearing khakis. That made it a little harder to see. Guy came over here in a full Best Buy uniform. Blue collar shirt and khakis. Fellow brother in the Best Buy trenches. There's an ounce of OCD in my DNA. It comes out hard in video games. Yeah, it's the case. The case is a problem. Because I even have a problem with the way other people organize their cases. If I see someone else playing and their case is different from the way that I manage everything, it sparks a little bit of irritation. No, and they don't even know what I want it to look like, but I'm still mad that they didn't do it that way. It's downright disrespectful, honestly. Probably the reason I always have to complete my Pokédexes. The fact that you've completed a Pokédex is baffling to me. To know that anyone can complete a Pokédex is baffling to me. I honestly kind of thought that once you get like up there, it's just fake numbers. Like that, it's just question marks that are there to fill space and make it look like there's more to do. Every time I open up Pokemon, Chase is like, oh. I have not, because I'm so far out of the Pokemon like ecosystem. Like Gen 3, I died off after Gen 3. The Pokemon home system is like, it's like everything, right? You carry everything from like, can you get Game Boy Pokemon Yellow Pokemons in your Pokemon home? Man, what an explosion of excitement there. We have Pokemon from Ruby. So, what is the process like of carrying all that over? Because I imagine like you get out there and you're like, you have to cable link at least what, to DS? Is that like as far as you got to get it to like start Pokemon Home? And then you have to somehow get it from there to a switch. I'm just baffled at the system, and it's probably something that would not be easy to explain in a chat. But the work that must take to like maintain carrying everything from one place to another. Oh, what an absolute doofus. What a doofus. You can't throw a dynamite at an arch and not. Like, what a doofus. Like you got zombie brain or something. We got real numbers. God, what is this? It's 4? No, not 4. It was supposed to be 3. Okay. Which I need on, and this is 3. Oh no, I need that one back on. Oh no, I've done it. I've really bungled this one. Bungle has been the word of the day. If this is a Sesame Street stream, bungle would be the word of the day. Because I am just bungling it all up. What is 4 gonna get me to? That's gonna turn off that one that I need on. Okay. What? I know it's this one. I think, and I thought it was the Z. Maybe not. It's this. The encyclopedia appears to have run its course. Because this one, I don't quite remember how it goes. That is one, I think. There it is. Okay. Yeah. All right. I was in the ballpark. Transferred all my classic Pokemon through Pokemon Bank on DS, then Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home. So yeah, see, Pokemon Bank is a whole other, like, we're throwing in a whole other wrinkle to this thing that I didn't even know existed. Love a bungle. We're bungling up today. The first game series I'm hoping he will love first. Well, right now, like, because he's not quite video game age, but he does play a little bit of Mario Odyssey, and a little bit, like, as in, like, I open up Mario Odyssey, and then I throw the cap onto a dinosaur, and then he makes a dinosaur growl, and he's really into that, and he'll do that for, like, 10 minutes. I can position him in front of Toad. Oh, no. And then he'll just really beat the brakes off a Toad for a concerningly long time, honestly. He could have a violent streak the way he'll just really assault Toad. And then also I'll put him on I can take him to New Donk City and put him on the little scooter, and he likes holding the gas down and yelling, "I can't stop." He thinks that's very funny. So we do that as well. And that's most of his gaming. We've done a circuit or two of Mario Kart of him, you know, with all the assists on. Watch your step. I'm gonna make that a thing, that every time I knock somebody off the bridge, I gotta do the one-liner. Leon would want me to. I've done, you know, all the assists on. Yeah, he's very funny to watch play Mario Odyssey, but he doesn't get too super into Mario Kart. He'll play it for like a round or two. He really likes the Mario movie a lot. It's one of his favorite movies to watch. And he recently learned what Yoshi was, like, within the last few days, thanks to a Mario Golden book. So he's in the Mario camp. Like, he's already there for Mario. We're getting into it. I think at some point, I think he'll be very... I knew that was there, and I don't know why I let it get me. I think Pokemon will be very easy for him to get into. That's right up his alley. He loves guys. He's really into little guys, little characters. Knowing the names of all the little characters. So that's like perfect for him, Pokemon. I mean, of course I hope he is like a Resident Evil fan at some point, but it's going to take a minute for us to get there. So I think I'm fine with it being Mario. Like, that's the one I think I'm like, let's just start. Mario's such an easy thing to like get a kid into. So I think that's the one I'm gonna aim for. Absolutely not Sonic though, because like the things that brings. I'm just gonna avoid that one for as long as I can. I was lurking while playing Fortnite, but I know Cam is just losing his mind in chat about Pokemon Home. He was very, very subtle about the Pokemon Home stuff. I expected more explanation, honestly. One wrong Sonic Google search, your boy will never be the same. Absolutely, you gotta be very careful with Sonic. Sonic is a gateway drug. It is the marijuana of video games. you start with Sonic and you're just going downhill. It can lead to the worst of the worst. I hope the do better is in reference to the Pokemon Home thing, and if it is, I expect a full presentation on Monday. I want a lab coat. I want a roll out a whole whiteboard, a PowerPoint. I want it all. Hey there, how are you, Bear Baldy? I hope I pronounced that right. I specifically avoid names because I'm borderline illiterate. So I avoid saying the names. I'm like, I'm gonna mess it up. Like, clear as day, I think that's it, but there's a part of me that's like, it's wrong a little bit. The name is wrong. And I don't think I've ever heard your name said out loud, so I apologize if it's wrong. Don't mind me just torching birds. There's a phenomenon in my area recently that this came to mind because I just torched a bunch of crows. Crazy way to start a sentence. I promise I'm not torching birds in my free time. There's a phenomenon that I'm seeing 4 to 5 bald eagles a day. The entire week, every single day, on my commute, 4 to 5 bald eagles. They're just out there. They're everywhere. I don't know if that's a nationwide thing. Are they circling me? Is this a part of the bad luck train? Like, because people are usually like, oh, you know, they see crows. I see bald eagles, which is why my bad luck has been so heightened, because it's, instead of a crow, it's a gigantic bird. But I'm seeing a lot of them. They're everywhere. 2 of them together a lot of the time. There's been a deer carcass on the side of the road, and there's just 2 birds just having a little dinner together. I guess breakfast, having a little breakfast together. They're a little deer breakfast. But I'm seeing them. They're everywhere. So if you or a loved one have seen a lot of bald eagles, please let me know, because I'm concerned about the frequency. I mean, there has been like just one in the area that like has always kind of been around, but there's so many of them. Beautiful work. Fantastic. I had a name. Was it Fast Fingers McGee? Fast Hands McGee? I had a nickname for that. And that bit, I mean, what are we? We're like an hour into this, maybe? Hour 40 minutes? No way. Time's just flying by. Oh, he really bungled that one, didn't he? So that was a free bungle. I slipped that one in on purpose. I had a thought. I was mid-sentence when all that happened. It's gone. It blanked out of my memory. What was I gonna say? I have no idea. I've lost it. That's right. Remember, like, chapter 1, when I said that I thought it was a pipe in the tree? The pipe isn't a tree here. Somewhere around here there's a tree and there's a pipe in it. Oh man, the over the little bridge axe throw? That's a skill that would go great for him, and that's a good party trick to have, the axe throwing. with such precision. Right, I was talking about the time. It's moving. Time is moving very quickly. I didn't realize that it has already been nearly 2 hours of this. I had a bit earlier about QuickTime events, and I have forgotten what the name was already. I mean, it's probably only been 40 minutes since I said it, but it's gone. It's lost me. There's the pipe. Pipe? Pipe. I knew I had it in there somewhere. I knew I wasn't crazy about there being a pipe somewhere in a tree. Was it a full hour later into the game? Sure, but I had a general idea, and that's what matters. Is it just him? Was there more here? There was an explosion, I don't know where it came from. I don't see anyone. I don't know where that came from. I just saw the chat about the overhead projector. If I could have gotten to it sooner, but clearly I was trying to remember how my brain works. Alright, well, none of this. But I really hope there is an overhead projector when we get there. Because honestly, I just really want to know how Pokemon Home works. I don't know. I've heard about it for a long time, and genuinely have no idea how it works. I want to know how many Game Boy Link cables you need. In all seriousness, the idea of a Pokemon Home stream. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Let's do it. Let's do a Pokemon Home stream. It can be just for me. What a precise swing. I never get a swing that goes through the box and the snake at the same time. That one I couldn't remember there being a snake in. That surprised me. This is a surprise snake. And so was that one. Not something you're looking for on a Saturday night. Ban anyone that tries to join. Just purposely sabotage your streaming career. Show off your Pokemans. Honestly, if you've got a collection that dates back to Ruby, I'll take it. What is this? Oh, nobody told me I had a Wolverine hair going on. What was that? You guys just gonna let me have that? Oh, it's like sticking straight up. Are we serious? You just let me have... Okay, it's kind of more sideways. If I had it the whole time? Is that what I look like? I look like a clown. Can't believe you did that to me. Alright. Where is it? Wrong button. There we go. Here we are. We're back. It's just a choice. Most of the time, it's pretty nonsense most of the time what goes on up there. But that was fully unintentional. If it looks slightly Hugh Jackman-ish, it's an accident. It's not supposed to look Hugh Jackman-ish. Hugh Jackman-ish cap. There's a thing there. Hugh Jackman is Game Boy Zelda? Hugh Jackman is Kevin's gonna write it down. I'll put it in the notes. I'm sure there's a place I can use that later. That's a ROM hack you find on accident. Everything is the same except they replace Link with Hugh Jackman. I wonder what that would cost to commission someone to do. Imagine it's not terribly expensive. But Hugh Jackman from is that the most Zelda-like role, or is it a looks thing? Have you seen the video of Hugh Jackman singing in Solo Mio? I'm gonna be honest with you. I avoid if I see Solo Mio pop up, I'm gonna enjoy it. Oh boy, you're lucky today because I have fixed the filters. Filters are back. I had them off for a while. We're back. Are we ready? There we are. We're in. Where to go? Lost my chat. There we are. Here we are. Oh, slow-mo. Okay, I thought we were... Did I just read it wrong? I did. I read slow-mo. I read Solo... Isn't that the name of the new Kevin James movie? Solo Mio? Isn't that what it's called? I have not seen him singing in slow-mo. I've not seen Kevin James' movie. So this thing, I leave this up for generally like 5-ish minutes. But I always forget to keep a timer, so who knows how long I'll be a toddler for. I have a Japanese Gamecube version of RE4 sitting next to me. And this is my first time with it. I'm really I'm having a great time. Did I save? I don't remember if I saved. 1-3. Was that now? Was. Just did it. The Kevin James movie. Okay. So I think I did get the title right. Is it... How copyrighted music is the Hugh Jackman video? No, it should live on forever. I'll find it. I'll make an Instagram reel. Okay, that's get back on the dock. That's what that button does. Good to know. I gotta test all the buttons when they pop up because I can't read. Oh no, that was a yellow. I could have put it with this. We have bungled once again. Chat, we've bungled. What's the copyright status of it? Is it gonna tank the YouTube stream? That's the question. Because I mean, I will let it go. Like I let copyright fly on there, but there's stuff with movies sometimes where they don't like that on that platform. But it's in slow-mo, so it probably won't get flagged, right? We'll just go for it. Find a way to shoot it to me, and I'll make it work. Nice try. Well, is it different in the Japanese port? If I shoot the water 3 times, does it not eat me? Because I know the chainsaws do not decapitate. The curiosity almost killed the cat. Like, real close. Real close. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, it's just stick forward. Not different. Okay. It's still very remake brained. It's so weird every time I turn this filter on and I'm like, oh, I'm just my child. This is a filter that makes me look like him. I haven't adjusted the monitor here, so I just have a full, like, next to the chat, it's just a full screen of me as a toddler. I'll keep it going though for the remainder of this boss fight. We'll just keep it up. It's not hurting anything being on. Any longer than that though, and you have to pay for it. Probably scared the crap out of me when I first played. Delago? My man? Yeah, he could be terrifying. Oh boy. I forgot you get knocked out of the boat. It's been a while. Whoop. Oh yeah, this is the upside to the original version, is that you can still pull out your case and save yourself instead of having the stupid boat health. In the remake they were like, you get 3 hits and that's it. Because stupid boat health. We got this. I got all kinds of fish. And I think I have 1 fish. But we're going to call that all kinds of fish. I can't be stopped. I'm locking in. I'm so locked in to porcupine this fish. There's no time for jokes and laughs. There is only fish. Poke that fish? Absolutely, I will for you. As I said, I will poke that fish. There we go. I've earned my loss of toddler face. Oh boy, I was clicking around, not paying attention to the fact that I gotta chop a rope off my leg. I really have a problem when it comes to, quick time events, that it's a full body experience for me. Like I am just pushing myself when it comes to those. There's like I get a little bit of like the forehead vein bulge. It's just too much. Thank you for the toddler face for so long. You earned it. You earned every minute of it. I'm glad I fixed it today for you. It's been broken for like weeks. I couldn't get the filters to work. Remember today, it's because I have to have it plugged in USB-C instead of USB-A, and that fixed the whole problem. Stupid issue to have, honestly. Okay, I thought I clicked the wrong one again. I thought I gambled and lost on saving. But for like multiple weeks, I was like, don't know why filters don't work, because they had plugged into the wrong slot. Don't know why, but that breaks all the filters. I'm using some janky old software that you cannot get anymore to make all this work. So, if the fact that it worked at all is great. I caught that one. I had to allow the chat. I never have to allow a chat. I actually don't often have the Twitch window up even to know that happens. So I'm glad we did, and I'm glad I'm glad the bits are crossing over now from both streams. That's what we need. This needs to be a 2-stream experience. We gotta we're gonna band together and be the DS of streamers.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel.
You can take your pick. You want to be top screen, bottom screen? You take your pick. I'll be either one.
Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
The Blaster Dip Cinematic Universe.
I'm gonna continue my mission.
The BDCU. It's gonna be a hard name to get people to agree with, but yeah, I'm in the BDCU. As soon as we get Sam Jackson on board, this thing's gonna take off. Eat it up like hotcakes. Are you kidding? Ooh, French Goblin is good. I agree. I like that. It's just a goblin in a little beret. He's got a little black and white striped shirt on and a baguette. For the brief stint where I was like, the Blaster Goblin should be a character, I just thought of it as like, it's a little green guy with a Mega Man blaster. But I'm not a Mega Man guy really, so that never made any sense. But French Goblin, I can get behind. Give that little green man a baguette. And a beret. Dipper Goblin sounds explicit. Like we should not be dipping Goblin. Dipper Goblin is not good. let's keep that one away. Oh, push. It's push. Dipper Goblin is after midnight is when that one's allowed. Like before then we cannot have it on TV. Remember the early iPod Touch game Unblock Me? Where you had to just move the little wood blocks around? Very much feeling like it's inspired by this moment. Oh, right. You go this way, and you can get behind the merchant through this little hole. You can rob his little ammo stash. And you can say, look, I work here also. Funny little gag you can play on yourself there. A little bit of a goof. We're making a lot more progress through this than I expected to. Out of a run of the Japanese version.
What are you buying? What are you buying? What are you buying?
Do I still not? I still don't have enough. Do I have to get all 15 medallions? It's taken a long. Like that's the one piece of trivia that's not coming back to me. Is how many medallions I need. I could have sworn you only needed half.
Thank you. Is that old?
The remake has just rotted my memory. I used to know it all. I had all of it ready.
What are you buying? What are you buying?
It's just hit me like trying to think of I description, but I don't have it. A thing that happened. Oh, okay. I do get it for $0. I can purchase it now. But I don't. Should I purchase? I don't have room for it. I don't need it right now. Oh, don't know what's yes or no. I had an idea earlier, entirely inspired by the French Dip stream for channel points, because I looked over and saw the baby filter redemption thing, and I forget you have to like they have a thing that you go in and like tell it you've redeemed it, and I don't understand the purpose of it. But besides that, I'm getting way off track here. In the little thought I'm trying to have, I had an idea inspired by the French Dip's channel point system, where I thought something like the mini art print thing that you do that is very cool. And I'm gonna, while we're here, let's take a quick detour to this full set. You can vaguely see it back there. But there is now a piece of the French Dip here at all times. Let me get up. Make my way back here. Kick the light. My bad. This here mini art print from the French Dip has made its way onto the set. Right back here. So far back that you'll never see it unless you know it's there, but it is there. So just know it's back there. It's cool. And also, I guess I never put these on stream. I had them on Instagram, along with the other things that were sent. These little stickers, this French Dip design sticker, and this little sandwich sticker that I appreciated, the little extras that were thrown in there. That I haven't found a purpose for yet, what to do with those. That's a cool thing for people in here that don't know. French Dip also streams. There's a shout out thing I could do to put you up there, and I don't know how to do it because I don't understand Twitch. Once again, but you do a thing where when you get like so many channel points, people can redeem your cool little. It's like a mystery thing that you spin a little thing and it drops an art print out and you mail it to people. Thought that was a very cool idea, and I was like, what is the funniest version of that I could do that would be very on brand for me? And I thought it would be very funny. Dave in my chat to do all the shout out things. Dave is such a good producer. But I had an idea that I was like, what would be the funniest version of that I could do as a no talent clown? And I thought it would be very funny if I make something that's like a high channel, like a 10 grand, 15 grand channel point redemption. And it would be that I tried to draw someone on MS Paint, and then I will print out and mail you the MS Paint drawing I have made of you. So that may pop up. I thought it was very funny when I thought of it today. But also a complete assassination of the good art that you do. But if someone redeemed that, have them send me a picture of them or comment a picture of them. I have a weird an option to where you can comment pictures, and no one's ever done it. But it's there. It's an option. It's possible in this chat, and it will pop up on screen. If you share the link to an image, if you copy a Google image and share that link, it's supposed to pop up in the chat, which is a very dangerous thing for me to tell people. Or yeah, I could draw based off of their name what I think they look like. That's even better than being like, send me a picture of you. Like if I have to just guess at what a French Dip design, there runs into a slight problem there of knowing what the person looked like, but then there's also just the integrity of being like, what can I make out of this name? What is a French Dip design? And then I just butcher your little sandwich man. So that's an idea I tossed around earlier, and as soon as I figure out, as soon as I remember to add in channel points, maybe I'll do that. Because I think, I'm glad you love it. I thought it was a very funny idea, but I was trying to think of the, how good of a bit is that? To do MS Paint art on streams. To also, like, if I'm in the middle of something and then have to uproot the entire stream and do an MS Paint sketch. Is it, can you still get into Paint? Is that possible? Can you can, like, it's still a thing, right? I even opened it since I was like 5. To gifting a sub or subbing themselves. I could do that. That would be a great way to push subs. But if you don't know, I'm terrible at doing any type of like advertisement or anything that assists me. That is my my weakest link, is reminding people to sub. Remember, that's a thing you can do if you want. You can sub. It's a thing on Twitch. Not on YouTube, but soon. I'm getting there, real close. Couple more hours of people watching there, and we'll be able to do it there too. I'm coming up on it. Ideas, man. We'll help with the execution. Sounds great. That'll work. Get some real artists helping me with my clown art. The ideas, man, is really where my strong suit is. I have a lot of thoughts with terrible execution. That was it. I had it. There it is. What a snipe. With such pinpoint accuracy. It's certainly something like a gamer. I don't know if it's gamer, but it's pretty close. It's something. We're getting there. Hopefully nobody lets me forget this paint idea, because I've proven that my memory is just non-existent. But I can't. It's gonna have to sit on the back burner. Is why I can't do it, because I can't activate that and then go into 2 streams with Spotlight games and uproot. It is almost a funnier prank if I have that and I have to uproot their stream like multiple times to do a MS Paint doodle. How much do I want to commit to that joke of just really ruining things for Patrick? I just found my way into the Dido circle, and I'm gonna immediately burn the bridge to the ground. Just really irritate that man. Watch your step. Remember when I said I was gonna do that every time somebody watch your step, watch your step, watch your step, watch your step. Of course, I forgot I was gonna do this when I made that bit. Watch your step. There it is. The one-liners. The one-liners are just... they're coming out of me. It's only the one line, but still. You just say Josh was on the X team. Hey, to be fair, allegedly I said he was there. And that was in the name of winning. If you gotta, sometimes you gotta say what you gotta say to get a win. When it comes to competition, nothing's off the table, including accusations.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Are we gonna pick up Baby Eagle this stream? the funny thing about this is that I said I was gonna play it at like a slope. We're laughing so hard at everyone else react to your chats. That's great. I'm glad you enjoyed it because I left the stream. I'm never like watching on a TV or on like a like on a computer or whatever. It's always just the phone app is where I'm consuming Twitch at. So it was like I left your stream with no idea what was happening there to go to go make up lies in other people's chats. But that leads me to a question. How are you watching right now? Because that's a thing I'm so curious about always is how people are watching these.
What are you selling?
And we always have Ryan, who is surprisingly not here today, being the one who watches it in the weirdest places and weirdest ways. Number phone? After my own heart. I'm a phone guy. Laptop while playing Fortnite on the PC. Oh, you're double computering it. Wait, what? 2-1. Huh? That's not right. Why does it say chapter 2-1? That's wrong. We're in chapter 3. Chapter 4, I think.
What are you buying?
Why does it think that?
Strange.
Oh no. That was gonna make El Gigante so easy if I had room for this. We can make room. Because we've only got like a half hour left, so why not make it quick? If I wasn't carrying around an entire fish in my pocket, that would make it a lot easier to put stuff in here. We'll eat the fish.
What are you buying?
Such an old man move to carry around an entire fish. Yo, let's go. Hey, I agree. Let's go. Thanks for popping in. We're all over the place. TV, laptop, phone, wherever. I think we watch Twitch more than most streaming services. Really? Twitch is like your primary thing. This is such a weird thing for me because when I got into streaming, which is now coming up on like 2 years now of doing this weekly, I was not a live stream consumer at all. Honestly, the reason I did it is because I had seen somewhere that it was like to get YouTube watch hours up, it's a lot easier if you stream because it's like such long videos to rack up a bunch of watch time if you have people on them compared to 10-20 minute like spurts here and there. I'm at Dunkin' glazing some donuts for Valentine. Can't wait to get home and play RE4 and DS3. You're watching me while glazing donuts at a Dunkin'? Wild. What a cool place to be watched. That takes over. That's way cooler. It was Airplane. This is way cooler than Airplane. Airplane, get out of here. Dunkin' Donuts mid glazing? That's the sickest thing to be watched during. You get the crown. Take the crown. It's yours. What I was saying was I was not a stream viewer like at all, and then I started doing this, and then slowly A chart of the coolest places you've been watching. I do need to make a chart of it, or a list. I need to keep a list somewhere. They were all coming from Ryan mostly, but now there's more people watching. Just after starting doing this, I really just started looking to see how other people did it, and then I just started watching the same people, and of course the Dido crew I was just intertwined with their paying attention to their stuff through Jerica, and then ended up just starting to be more into the Twitch thing, and now I'm definitely on Twitch more than I've ever been. Like, I never opened Twitch, and I was such a YouTube guy, but Twitch, pretty cool now that I use it. Oh no! Oh, I blew it! Oh, okay. No, he's dead. I was like, oh, it's gonna do the back pop. Okay, we're good. I was like, oh no, I blew it. I can't. He's just gonna die. I thought it was just gonna do like the back pop. But we're good. We're all good. He's dead. If I remember right, this is another weird thing. No? Okay, it's here. I was pretty sure there was a thing with the Japanese version where the money doesn't drop there. I did tank my health, though, by shooting him with a rocket from an inch away. Not a big deal, though. I'm going to take a bit of a time travel back in the chat, though, to the Duncan thing. RE4, DS3. What is DS3? Because at first I was like, Death Stranding, but there's no third Death Stranding. What is DS3? And it's definitely something. Dark Souls? Is it Dark Souls? I'm not a Souls guy. If it's Dark Souls, that's probably the one. It clicked with me as I was asking. That would be my guess. But I'm not a Souls guy. I toyed with the thing of doing Dark Souls 3. Okay. Dark Souls 3, the one that I have the most time in out of all of them. I've played a little bit of Bloodborne, mostly like I've played up to like that first boss fight of Bloodborne in the little graveyard with the preacher guy. Really like the aesthetic of Bloodborne. It's very cool. Like the vampire stuff. I like the speed of it for a Souls game. I think Souls games are. It may sound like a wild comment to people who play them, but I think they're very slow, and it doesn't jive with me well, and that's why Bloodborne is the one that I've like latched onto the most. But 3 is the one I have the most hours in, because I have a friend who doesn't often make it into streams, but we'll shout out Josh for being the guy that anytime I want to play a Souls game, I contact Josh, and Josh carries me through all of the Souls games, and I just stand in the back and wait for him to kill everybody. And he does fantastic at that job. And that's how I made it a good percentage through Dark Souls 3, but yes, we heart Josh. But if I don't have Josh there to carry me through a Souls game, we are not getting through the Souls game. Ah, I missed. Ah, my face. We good? We're good. Okay. We're getting there. Where are we at on time? It's baby eagle o'clock. We're good. We got it. I'm trying to remember what all their code names are because they don't use them in this version. Of the Condor 1, Baby Eagle, and there's the other one. What's the other one? What do they call? I can't remember what they call. Hunnigan has a name, and I can't think of what it is. It's lost on me. I should know it after all the time I just put into the remake. I had half a thought earlier, and I don't think I completed the thought. And it was that I think it's funny that I started this stream for this first time ever playing the Japanese sport, and then I was like, I'm not gonna try to use speedrun strats or anything like that when I do anything crazy. But not another eagle. Oh no, you're right. But oh yes, the jump. I was just gonna play through this like calmly. I was taking my time, just collecting boxes, walking around, and I have somehow made it through this way quicker than I did my speedrun stream of Remake. I mean, I was doing that one on professional with like, I think I did one buff, but I'm assuming these are associated with the like placement. Like, is that? Oh boy, I don't know what I'm agreeing to. When I click these buttons, okay, so this is rotate. Oh, and I'm on red. I thought I was on blue. I think that's right. And then I think it's that. Nope. Not quite. Blue is off. Where is blue off at? That's it. There it is. Something that gets me through is that people find it fascinating when you're really nice at the game. Kind of like shooting a basketball from far away. Like nice to, unlike games like Call of Duty or Madden, when you're nice at Dark Souls, people turn to congratulate you. Okay, rather than ego and you okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. That was where I was going when I was trying to translate it in my head. Yeah, it does seem like when you are good at it, people are ride or die for you being good at it. People love to see someone succeed at Dark Souls. But the other thing is, people really love to see someone struggle at Dark Souls. And that's the camp I land in.
I'll send a chopper over right away.
Where's the extraction point?
There's another trail that you can take to get out of the village. The chopper will pick you up.
Extraction point? There is no extraction point. We have retrieved the baby eagle. As I get older, I find myself playing more games like BF1 and Fortnite because they're fun team games rather than Warzone, which keeps me competitive, hostile, and angry. Yeah, I am so out of the multiplayer loop at this point. And mainly it's because I do this, and this takes up such a percentage of time that I don't play a lot of games in my free time anymore. Arc Raiders was the one I really wanted to get into, but I did not have an Arc Raiders crew or know anybody that was playing it. So I did a couple runs by myself, but that game is so built for co-op that I was like, well, I guess if I ever come across somebody who's really into Arc Raiders, maybe I'll play Arc Raiders with them. So it's just sitting there waiting for me to find some Arc Raiders friends. But most of my game time is spent either capturing footage for a video or streaming, or there's the week, or in this case a month in between videos that I take just to just play games for a little bit, and I usually just blow through a single player game in that time. Like this time it was Dispatch. I just finished Dispatch the other day. It was like 3 sittings. Adore Dispatch. Let me tell you, I'm way behind on the conversation here, but this guy is a Dispatch lover. I mean, I'll take Aaron Paul any way I can directly to the veins. Give me Aaron Paul any day.
Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running.
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift.
Played Ark a bit. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I played I played 3 or 4 runs, maybe 5, just a few. And I went out, I picked up some junk, and I brought it back. And then I went out, picked up some junk, and then brought it back. Then I went out, got killed by a drone. And I was like, okay, maybe I need somebody to help me. And then I went out again, and got killed by a real big robot. And then went out another time and was looking through a filing cabinet and had the back of my head blown out. So that's my Arc Raiders experience of, and like two runs of grabbing some junk and taking it back and being like, maybe I can do this, and then just being killed by robots and strangers while I dug through a filing cabinet.
We can get out of it.
But maybe someday I'll be an Arc Raider. Oh, okay. That's right. I am the ding dong, the doofus or whatever. I bungled it earlier when I said that's not right. It was right. I forgot the formatting is different from remake. Again, the remake has ruined this thing. My brain doesn't work anymore because of it. Having two things that similar causes problems. So this has the 2-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, like the sections of chapters and then the full chapter. Whereas the remake just has single chapters. And that's why I was confused about it being 2-1. I was on 1-3 and then went 2-1. That makes sense. It's all there. It's all coming full circle. Excited for Fable, but have you heard of Crimson Desert? Just released gameplay yesterday. Offline open world game from Black Desert. Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what Crimson Desert is, but I keep hearing it come up. I don't know what this game is. It feels like a joke that's being played on me. That people keep mentioning Crimson Desert, and I've never seen it anywhere. Was it at a showcase? Oop. He's gonna come at me. There we go. Nope. Okay, good. Perfect. Wait, did his head pop off? I thought there were no head pop-offs. I thought that was the rule. The Japanese port, we kept our heads on. that was the standard that has been set for the first chapter of this game, where they can't change it up on me now. It's way too late in the game for them to decide that. But also, while we're there on that conversation, I am also really excited for Fable, and my Fable history is, it's kind of, I'm not like a Fable sicko. I really, really liked Fable 3, and that's the only one I've played. I've never played 1 or 2, but Fable 3 I was deep into for a long time. Love Fable 3, and this one looks really cool. I'm not much of like a fantasy RPG kind of person, but I'm very interested in Fable. Okay, let's put this in my pocket, which I can't do because there's always stuff in the way of my pocket. Oh no. This is where organization becomes a problem. I need a bigger case again. So now this should fit right here. Bam. There we go.
Thank you.
Can I buy a new case yet? No. Can't tell because I can't read anything. Not being able to read, real problem.
Is that all?
Somebody should take this stream and use it for like literacy awareness. I will help with your agenda here. Alright. Get rid of that piece of garbage because we don't need it. And we use the money from that to buy a good handgun. Won't fit here either, will it? No. Okay. Back it up.
What are you selling?
Sell the standard handgun as well.
Is that all? What are you buying? Is that all,
Oh,
stranger?
and we'll put this in its place. There we go. That's it. Look at that. Look at how beautifully organized this case is. We don't talk about this little section, but the rest, look at how beautifully organized this is. Grenades of different types ready to go. All your ammo organized by type.
Thank you. What are you buying?
It sure is a beauty to look at.
What are you selling?
I have so much more money than I should at this point.
What are you buying? Is that all?
Yeah.
Come back.
That's what I'm talking about. We are ready to go. We're ready to run the last few minutes of this stream. I've already done that. We're coming around the corner of this thing, of this here stream, and boy, has it been a good one. I had a blast tonight. Time was flying by. One of, if not, I might say the best, my favorite I've done. There's been some fun ones. There's been some record-breaking ones, but this one was just a good old time. Hanging out, having a chat. Ah, here we go. Love Fable 3. Only one I've played too. Okay. Crimson just released in the past week 2 huge gameplays. Okay. Maybe I'll look those up and see what it is. Because I keep hearing about it, yet no one seems to say what it is. And this is furthering my point of people talk about it, yet it doesn't. No one's like, it is Call of Duty like, or like whatever. Like, none. It never comes up what it is. Nope, nope. You're not supposed to. None of you guys are supposed to be here. Hold on a minute. Nope. See, this is why she's a problem. She just creates issues everywhere she shows up. Oh no. Good thing we got one of these, and we know exactly where it's at. Are you serious? I don't remember there being this many guys like Middle Village. Where were all these people earlier when I was running the village and there was like 2 people in it? Offline Black Desert Online. I wish that helped me at all. I'm also not familiar with Black Desert Online, but I appreciate the attempt to explain it to me. Maybe I'll just look it up as soon as I maybe not tonight, but tomorrow I've got a lot of free time. I'll look it up and I'll look into it. I'm definitely interested in what Crimson Desert is. I could use the last few minutes of this and just throw it up here real quick and see. Ooh, tricky bear trap. You were hiding in the fog. Thought you could hug my foot. Not today. Where? Where again? Oh, there. God, came out of here at 100 miles an hour. I mean, he answered the question of where, but a little too fast. I have no idea where those medallions I'm missing are, and I feel like I should know. It's bothering me a little bit that I don't remember where they're at. Because at one point I had this whole thing locked down, but boy, do I not know where those could possibly be. So much of the things that I'm doing while playing this version is little things like jumping over a fence, just be out of curiosity of what the text is trying to tell me. Like there was no reason for me to jump over that fence, but I just wanted to know what it was saying, and I should have known that was the only reason that prompt would be there. Oh no! Get out of here with that. Oh! Oh no! A death! We had one! Oh, how inconvenient. I mean, that's okay though, because it is time. We're at midnight. We've hit the time that we go to every weekend. But I had a blast with you guys all. Second death, I guess. I thought there was the dead emoji reminded me. I did get hit by a large rock earlier. That happened. Did I save it this? I'll put her in the dumpster. We'll save it this. And maybe within these weeks of the Resident Evil train, we'll come back here. Because I had a blast with Biohazard 4 for the first time. What fun. And I'll take any excuse to play Resident Evil 4. I hope you all had as much fun as I did watching. Because boy, was it quite a good time over here. I'll do my homework. I will figure out what Crimson Desert is, and we'll talk about it next week. So, Zachary Andrew 2726. If you want to communicate with me on some Black Desert, it'll be here next. I'll look into it. Or maybe you could always. There's also the Discord too. I do have a Discord that people can reach me at whenever. But I had bots get in there and I had to break all the links and remake new links, so I don't have the exclamation point Discord thing anymore. If I do that, it goes to a nothing. So there's ways to reach me. You can find me all over. So I'll get that, and then I'm also going to do my homework on this MS Paint thing because it is an idea, and I'll work out the logistics of that. I'm going to have to buy stamps and envelopes because I do not have either of those. I could not tell you the last time I mailed something. If only I had a reason to mail anything. This is it. This is gonna be the first time I have a purpose to mail stuff. I'll make it there, whether it's a channel point redemption or a subscription or whatever. I mean, I've already got the pig for subscriptions. We've got this bit for when it comes to subscriptions. We've got the pig honks. Is it a good reward? I don't know. But then there's also the pickle of if people just start subbing and then I have to draw a whole bunch of stuff in MS Paint. And that's really going to be a struggle. It will be very funny, but it will be a struggle. So we'll work on all the logistics. So many things coming up. Got a video scripted. I'll try to rip apart that recording and edit to get that out within the next week or two. So there is a February video. God. And other things happening. Possible interview being scheduled at the moment. I'll never tell. Are you on Twitch? I am also on Twitch. Yes, same place. You can find it. In the YouTube link, there may be you may be able to find in the description on YouTube a link to Twitch. If not, maybe the link tree. There's stuff in there. The Discord link is gone. It's missing at the moment. Of course, there's a BLASTERGOBLIN.com you can go to that literally everything is linked there. You can find everything you'd ever want with me there, and that's linked on the YouTube side. So whatever way you want to find something, there's a way to find it. Hardcore No Pun on Twitch. I'll look out for your name. I'll look for you there. Wherever you show up. I'll be looking for you wherever you are. And I will have a good night. Thank you. You too. Everyone who came and hung out. Glad you were here. Appreciated you. The French Dip family. Glad you were here. And those of you who came from my nonsense there. We're gonna break. I guess. Is there a raid? Should I do the raid thing? I don't remember how. The little parachute icon. Let's do that. Who am I following that's up and going? Oh, you know who we should go to? The Sir Dr. JM. Let's go over there. Let's raid over there where they're overwatching. And have a great time there, and I'll see you guys next week. Let's start the raid now. It's starting. Is it working? You'll have to tell me. I don't know. Found you the Secret Career Tony Hawk video. Fantastic video. I appreciate you so much, and the second one is coming out. I'm glad you watched that. That video has done wonders for me. Oh, there's a raid now button. It was gonna do it in a minute. My bad. Here we go. Right now, we're going over there. Did it go? I might be live still. I don't know. It's showing live both places. I'm gonna turn them off. All right, if you're still here, thanks. Bye.